I'll tell you a twist, though. I'll tell you a twist. So we've been waiting to see this Star Wars holiday special actually out on Blu-ray or something forever. But instead of doing that, they said, let's bring out a documentary instead because George Lucas hates that this thing exists. There's the word. Exists. He's really upset that it exists.
The state of existing.
And he's been fighting this thing from coming out, so they decided to make an actual documentary about it. The premiere of the trailer just came out. They really don't show much, like all this shit. They don't like to show much. They have some interviews in there, like Weird Al, Gilbert Gottfried, who we talked about recently, just passed away. He's in there. People are joking about it. I mean, they're saying it's going to have some never before seen video footage because of it being hidden away. And of course, this special, if you don't know about it, it's about Chewbacca's family celebrating Life Day with celebrity guests.
The Christmas of the Wookiees, right?
The Christmas of the Wookiees. So this came out, and they had all the main cast in it. It was part of their contracts. They did the holiday specials, an hour special.
79?
Yeah.
Was it part of their original contracts, Brian? Do you know
I think it came. I think it was tied in. Yeah, I think it was tied into
for the
second one, the sequel. Yeah, it was tied into that.
Nice.
And then they did the holiday special, and this did god awful, horrible. So much so that after it came out, George Lucas was denying it even existed, pulled it from everything.
Weirdly sexual, if you haven't seen it. I mean, which is I was on board. Like I liked just the weirdness going on, but not really the family.
Lots of Wookiees.
Star Wars that we're used to. Lots of Wookiees. Yeah, his whole family, right? Chewbacca's whole family.
Yeah.
You put up a picture of my family. I said, put up a picture of the Wookiees.
Your family is, I could see them fitting in with the Wookiees, though, Mike. It looks like they would be okay.
That's an old joke. I've used that joke before. I apologize.
Mike, do you think this is a good thing, or should they just release the holiday special and call it a day?
I'm really interested in I guess, how they got the rights to do this, because anything that, I mean, I haven't looked lately on YouTube, but it's been
pulled always.
It's just been copies of VHS tapes previously. Like they said that George Lucas burned the tapes. I don't know if they exist somewhere for him, or I mean they weren't tapes, the film or whatever. Or if they're
the actual reels.
Yeah, if the reels are still in a vault somewhere. But I honestly do think that they have value just as a record of something that people really have strong feelings about now. Like, because there's been billions and billions of dollars spent on this. There's been gazillions of toys created. This has been hours and hours of children's lives, of adults' lives now, of people dressing up like. And have you guys both seen this? Like, it's crazy. I like weird stuff, so I'm into it. It's very strange, and it's the first appearance of Boba Fett, perhaps more importantly.
Well, that's the thing. It's like I feel like there is an audience for this, especially because of the camp. People might love it now, and it's been held back for so long.
Campy, exactly. That's a good word to describe.
Rachel said they named Space Jazz Jizz. That's an interesting story.
Correct.
Space Jizz.
Thank you for reaching out, Rachel, and understanding that it's a safe space tonight, so you can share that part of yourself.
Thanks for nerding out with us here a little bit. She also said, "Let's have full CGI upgrade for this." Which why not? Let's get our.
I think it might be a joke, but either way.
That was all noise I heard. Keep your day job, GR said. It must have been about the last thing too.
Yeah, I think that was about me. I think that was about me singing Lord of the Rings. Down
oh no,
I think so. Because GR also said, "Give me a break" too. So maybe that all ties in. And Rachel said the last thing will probably be 10 hours long, which could be 10 hours long, that musical. But yeah, maybe they should just release this. Honestly, at this point, people have been asking for it. I'm kind of surprised when Disney bought all of Lucasfilms. They didn't just he can't say shit. But then again, you're right. The masters are gone. What are they going to do about it? You can't do anything about it. I did hear someone had a remastered version online. Someone actually remastered it. So maybe they'll get it from them somehow. I don't know. This is like cinematic gold. Come here, everybody. Release it. Release the Wookiee cut. Come on.
I feel like there's a situation where Grandpa Wookiee is staring at a hologram of some hologrammatic babe that's just wiggling, and we're just watching her sing a song for like 6 minutes, and it's and we're starting
Wiggling.
to feel like, does this feel that appropriate for a family holiday special?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, he told Mike to keep his day job. That's what GR was saying. Keep your
he
day.
Did, yep. It's me. I'll take the advice under advisement. Thank you, GR. Thank you, Rachel. Grandpa, can you put that up, Ren? Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, okay.
And she said, Grandpa Oki was
knows,
totally
yeah.
watching porn. Jake,
you
I
call it.
guarantee you haven't seen this, but okay. Let me just say this. So, okay. So you have this and you're George Lucas and you try to burn the footage, but you're Disney now and you bought it. Don't you think that you would release this just because of this point? Like, they're looking for content all the time. There's definitely a buzz behind it. They have nothing to lose. Wouldn't you release this if you could? Why do a documentary? What do you think?
Well, it's smart business because they're going to stir up a bunch of interest, and now people are going to want to watch it to see what all the fuss was about. Like, why didn't George want this out there? You know?
Yeah.
And so this documentary is going to transition into, okay, so now we have a reason to release this. So if they can, I don't know if it exists, if they have any of the content, but
Yeah.
it might be on a VHS somewhere in somebody's basement, and they could send it off, you know?
Yeah. Well, I'm saying, like, but they have the rights to it at this point. They have the rights to all of Star Wars. So, I mean, if they have it, they own it. Like, Lucas can't say shit about it.
Right.
And as Rachel said, they are kind of acknowledging it a bit by actually releasing this documentary, you know? The fact they're actually going into it is a way of being like, maybe this will lead the way, you know? Maybe they'll release this. If people have a big following with it, then they'll be like, they'll make a way to bring it forward. I think they should still also release the original cuts of the Star Wars movies. They should release those on Disney Plus, like the original cuts, before Lucas started going, I'm going to add something here. I'm going to add something there. I'm going to add something here. This would be great. You know what I mean? As opposed to that,
doing what he does.
George,
you know what I mean?
Michael Jackson Lucas.
Yes.
I guess.
Wait, Brian, did you see on Disney Plus? Did you see the Christmas MCU, the Marvel special?
I loved it.
It was
the Guardians.
Bad.
You didn't like it? I loved it.
It made me cringe. It gave me stomach like cramps.
I liked it.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I like I like Bacon in it. I thought Bacon did a good job. That he was fun. Like Batiste with his little man. I want my little man. You know, like he had his little Dave had his little man. I like that.
It was pure fan service. Like,
oh, it's totally fan
up
service.
And down. Like there was
totally
fan
fan
zero
service.
Content. Like, yeah.
Hey, Dave is a friend of the show, man. Don't talk trash about Dave.
All right. I won't talk trash about Dave Bautista. All right. I understand now. I know where we're at.
Something people might be talking trash about a little bit. Don't talk trash about Dave Bautista.